Hello, future agriculturists. I hope nakakain na kayo. Okay, now let's start our lecture in animal science. Our first item is the major dietary source of energy for animals are A. Proteins, B. Vitamins, C. Carbohydrates, or D. Fats. Okay, let's use the elimination technique to answer this question. Among these four, which do you think should we eliminate first? Vitamins, right? Bakit? Vitamins are essential for metabolic functions but do not provide energy. So, Excellency, vitamins. So, natira ay ang proteins, carbohydrates, and fats. These three can be sources of energy. But the question is, which is the major dietary source of energy? So, next, ang i-X natin ay ang proteins. Sobrang expensive at mas matagal bago maging energy ang protein. And also, proteins are primarily used for building and repairing tissues, not as a main energy source. So, alin si proteins. So, natira na lang ay si carbohydrates and fats. Carbohydrates are readily available sources of energy in animal diets. They are broken down into glucose, which is used for cellular energy, while fats also provide energy and more energy per gram than carbohydrates. But they are used more for long-term energy storage. So, the major dietary source of energy are carbohydrates. Carbohydrates are the primary and most readily available source of energy in animal diets. That is letter C. Next. Which hormone is primarily responsible for milk production in dairy cows? A. Progesterone, B. Oxytocin, C. Prolactin, or D. Estrogen. Using the elimination technique, which among these hormones should we eliminate first? Estrogen. Estrogen contributes to the development of mammary glands during puberty and pregnancy, but does not directly stimulate milk production. So, ecstasy, estrogen. Next to eliminate is progesterone. While progesterone is essential during pregnancy to maintain the uterine environment, it inhibits lactogenesis or milk production. So, X na siya. The last two are oxytocin and prolactin. Oxytocin is responsible for the milk ejection reflex, facilitating the release of milk from the mammary gland during sucking. However, it does not initiate milk production. The last one is prolactin. This plays a crucial role in initiating and maintaining lactation in mammals. It stimulates the mammary alveolar epithelial cells to close milk components such as lactose, casein, and lipids. So to sum it up, prolactin is the primary hormone responsible for initiating and maintaining milk production in dairy cows. That is letter C. Next, a hormone produced by the corpus luteum of the ovary used to maintain pregnancy. A. Relaxin, B. Progesterone, C. Estrogen, D. Prolactin. So which should we eliminate first? Prolactin. Prolactin is involved in milk production. Next is relaxin. Relaxin helps relax the uterus and pelvic ligaments during pregnancy and parturition, but not the primary hormone for maintaining pregnancy. Next to eliminate is estrogen. It supports reproductive function and prepares the uterus, but progesterone plays the key role in maintaining pregnancy. So, progesterone is secreted with a corpus luteum after ovulation. Prepares and maintains the uterine lining for implantation. It's essential for maintaining pregnancy. The answer is progesterone. Stomach compartment of ruminant animals, which is called as penny flies. A. Amasum. B. Rumen. C. Reticulum. D. Abumasum. So ruminant animals like cows, goats, sheep have four compartment stomach. So the first to eliminate is rumen. That is the site of fermentation, the largest compartment. The next to eliminate is the reticulum. It's the honeycomb-like structure that traps foreign objects. Next is the true stomach, which is the abumasum. It functions similarly to monogastric stomachs with acid and enzymes. So the answer is umasum, known as many plies because it has many folds or leads that resemble pages in a book. These folds increase surface area for water and nutrient absorption. The answer is letter A. Okay, next. Which mating system results in a higher degree of homozygosity? A. Crossbreeding. B. Inbreeding. C. Line breeding. Or D. Line crossing. First, let's define homozygosity. Homozygosity refers to the condition where an animal inherits identical alleles for a particular gene from both parents. This means both copies of a gene from one parent are the same. So, whether they are dominant or recessive alleles. In contrast, heterozygosity occurs when the alleles inherited from each parent are different. So, if homozygous same yung alleles, kung heterozygous, magkaiba. So, the more na closely related ang animals na i-breed, mas mataas ang degree na homozygosity. So now, let's define each mating system. First is crossbreeding. Crossbreeding entails mating animals from different breeds. So this results in heterozygosity talaga. Next is inbreeding. This involves mating animals that are closely related, such as siblings or parent offspring. So this practice increases the likelihood of offspring inheriting identical alleles. Line breeding is a milder form of inbreeding where individuals are bred to more distantly related ancestors, such as cousins or half siblings. So line crossing, it involves crossing different lines within the same breed. This results in heterozygosity, similar to crossbreeding. Some up inbreeding leads to the highest homozygosity, followed by line breeding, while crossbreeding and line crossing generally increase heterozygosity. The answer is letter B, inbreeding. So that ends our lecture for today. Thank you for listening.